Hello. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Let's see, we were talking to this dude. Commander Erinwood is scheduled to arrive at Anslog's compass presently. The sooner she can return to the Fleetbreaker Castle with that research, the better. Oh, okay. So I must have talked to him. Does it... Okay, it doesn't record my conversations between playthroughs. Lots of quests. You know what? Let's just focus on the main quests right now. So I talked to Lady Webb last time too, and I'm supposed to inform her anytime I have any information about the Leaden Keys activities. And it appears that Theos is trying to ruin the reputation of the Animancers. Enter the tower in Heritage Hill. Oh yeah. And travel to Dryford Village. I wonder where that is. Oh yeah. I may go back to Cadnua first before I do that. So let's try to go to Heritage Hill. That seems like a good idea.
Of course.
I'm getting to the point in this game where I am ready to move on. I could spend literally hours reading text, and I don't know that I want to do that. I want to get onto the main quest. These individual quests are interesting, but not as interesting as the main quest. So we'll just focus on that. Okay, Heritage Hill.
Aloth.
Oh.
Never before have I met an Adiran man so hesitant to speak his mind.
I'm not hesitant. I just, like to consider my words carefully.
You should really hear yourself talk, amigo.
Amico? Yeah, go to here. Tombstone icon indicates a memorial. Yes, personalized messages. I saw that. Something about boobs on one of them. I was like, oh, that's not a... Hey, my doggy. Yeah, that seemed in character. Hello.
Greetings.
I see, Stinch hasn't driven you away yet. Wait, okay, so how do I get inside? Trust me, you don't want to. The guard shrugs. But if you were really set on seeing this for yourself, I suppose you'd have to get permission from Wyla at the keep in First Fires. Was there anything else? How about coin? The guards glance at each other. Look, we could get in a lot of trouble for this, but then it's not like you could make things worse in there. You could hand us 1,000 pans, and I'll open the gate and then look the other way. And don't bother trying to bargain us down. That money will make sure our families are okay if we're found out. Yeah, sure. Okay then, good luck. What good is money for?
Reminds
Oh, paused.
me of home, this place. Varathus!
Have something here that works.
Oh, there's that dude. Now we can kill that.
Varathus! Varathus!
Alright. Oh, those seem like...
Brave thou Philothili.
Those are like skeletons. Tanglefoot trap. Oh, that's someone's foot. Okay. And a campfire. That's nice. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Mushrooms? The cemetery. I guess that's where these skeletons came from, was the cemetery. Let's find out.
I'll give it a try, at least. As requested.
Balloon. It's a fruit. What? Auto pause combat start. Whoa, they're up here.
Following your lead.
I want to know what this was. These vaults have already been pried open.
Of course.
Oh, more things.
Of course.
Ooh, they're exploding.
Leave it to... You're not getting through me. Varathus!
Okay.
I can do that.
Oh no, you can't. That looks tough. I don't know. I'm
Hi?
a really good mechanic. I guess that's just not gonna happen.
All right, then.
Claw marks score this vault.
Brave thou Philothili.
Leave it to me.
Oh, Alex, you need to get away. Oh, disengage is not good. Oh, that's probably making things worse. Can all the people attack?
You're not
things?
getting through me. You're not...
Oh,
Dead on!
it's because you people need to move forward. There we
I'll
go.
teach you a lesson.
Yeah, she's exhausted. Yeah. Let's get all your stuff. A small plaque at the base reads, "Freedom above all. Admith Hadrit." I guess this is why it's called Hadrit Hill. That's a proper key for that. It looks like someone smashed the family crest of this mausoleum with a hammer, and its inscription is ineligible. Uh-oh.
Been poisoned.
Run away from the poison. I should get over here. Let's get...
Hey there.
how about myself? A great sword and plate armor. Can I give it to you? Is it good? No. No, it is not. I might want to give you better armor, though. By better... oh, it's uglier. We'll give you the prettier armor. That's a lame way to pick stuff, but I don't feel like in this game it matters. Maybe it does. Okay, well that was less interesting than I thought. Lots of inscriptions. Oh, I can
I'll
do
give
that.
it a try, at least. As requested.
Okay.
If thou feelest
This mausoleum has been sealed tight. Oh. This one might actually be better than the one you had before. Oh, I should get the money. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Oh, it's like the same. Never mind.
Dead on!
Leave it to me!
All right. All of the crap I don't know what to do with. What's over here? Where are we in comparison? Okay, so I bet eventually we're going to go into this mausoleum that was locked. Oh, there's a lot of things. So let's become a deer. Yeah, smash. There's like some weird noises going on. Okay.
Show 'em how it's done!
Okay. Lots and lots of vessel flesh. Oh. This looks like a tunnel. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Oh. Well, what does it hurt to speak a few words, right? So you hear rumbles and clanks from hidden tumblers as the door unlocks. Uh-oh. This is ominous. Okay, get to the top of the tower in Heritage Hill. Okay.
Get on!
That's it! Parathis!
Ooh. This looks fancy. Crumpled page from Aldhelm's journal. So in day 7, a week of study, and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. Trindig's letter. Dearest mother and father, you'll be pleased. I've learned a lot. So there's some ruins, and I'm accompanying this guy. I'm writing to you from inside the Ingwathian Tower. Man, Ingwathian stuff, Ingwathian ruins. All these things come up a lot. That's interesting. So the locals have let us in, even though they don't touch it. It's unsettling, but we hope to learn a lot. Great. Take it. Ooh. Essence shimmers and pulses within the strange device. Is this a bed? The mattress is lumpy and smells of old straw. But whoever slept here last made the bed. Oh, more things.
Brave thou Philachili.
That's it!
Oops, I should have disengaged my fox dude.
I'm ready.
Psalm to Boudica. More stuff from Aldhelm's journal. So this is day 2. So they've measured stuff. Okay.
Ah,
How about we move everyone? Well, I think the goal is to go up, so let's go up. Deleterious alacrity of motion. Alacrity. Ooh, I wonder if I can sneak.
Let's see what lies this way.
Ooh, I can be sneaky.
Leave it to me!
We're gonna be sneaky and attacking.
Brave Dalfilaziali.
I don't think it did much better.
Dead on!
Leave it to me! That's it!
Oh, I guess I need to kill that thing now.
Brave.
Hey,
Hey there. I'll teach you.
I have them.
Ooh, this gun makes things explode.
that's it!
All right. More machine. The pulling, pounding energy in the machine feels even stronger up here. The scroll contains a pen and ink diagram of the Adra device. No idea on what it does.
Sure.
Great Western Stag. Oh. Lots of content in this game. More journal. Ooh, this is day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, our own time. The sky came to life with stray lightning. Good omen. But the poor lad spooked. Okay. Okay. Oh, more things.
Brave Dalfilaziali.
Leave it to me!
There we go. Oh, and the stairs are right here. I guess they didn't drop anything. This must be the top of the tower. Find out how the machine something. Oh, there's that guy. He's the researcher.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device.
How is he alive? A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
What happened here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The Adra... He smashes his fist into the Adra pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise, but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Aloth's lips twist in disgust. If I had a copper skute for every fool animancer whose thirst for knowledge led to disaster, well, I would have never ended up in Gilded Vale. That's for sure. Whatever happened, just give me the facts, please.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start?
As exciting as the prospect of living a machine may be, I suspect that, given mention of a machine and a masked figure both, there is another explanation.
Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Wait. What does this machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine. It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
Oh wait, I have a revelation. I wonder, here are all these people whose souls, they can't, I guess, move on. Because of, I guess, this machine or something. I don't know how long this machine has been running. And yet this whole, I guess, place, this whole world is built around the idea that reincarnation. So I wonder if all the babies that are being born don't have souls because the souls that should be in those babies can't get there because the older souls of the people who have died can't move on to become new babies. What do you bet? That would make sense to me. That the cycle of like reincarnation of soul, putting new souls into new babies can't happen because of some kind of thing like this soul machine that's preventing souls from moving on. And so they're stuck in these, again, skeletons and husks of people because of this problem. That's just a guess, but we'll see. So there was a stranger in the tower the night all of this happened.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
Yeah, so you're not like everyone else on the streets that are trying to kill me.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
Oh.
I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
How can I help without feeding you people?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Wait. Runes? The Ingwathian runes? She can read them? He speaks of this feat so blandly. Let's talk instead to this Harridan, Trinity. I'd pick her thoughts a time. So Acantha wasn't here the night the machine came on. She was staying with her patron. What happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
Okay,
Yes,
look at the words.
Acantha,
From Acantha.
she was here, in the district. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
There's a saying, Ratawi, about feeding sharks. Don't do this, Trinity. If nothing else, you're liable to lose a hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna feed this dude. Okay, so we're gonna find Acantha. So I need to speak with Acantha in here to chill. I wonder where she is in here to chill. Can I touch that? A jagged Audra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework, and run through with copper veins. Unintelligible runes cover the panel. I'll look at it. A sunburst of copper filaments surrounds a dial that looks about to be twice the size of a hen's egg. The filaments cross and diverge, ending in a bead-tipped nodes. Each wire has a point of origin somewhere along the edge of the dial. Runes are inscribed around the dial. No, I will not turn the dial. That seems like a bad idea. Oh, I want everyone to go down. Just one person. All the way. Oh,
Brave thou Philoth.
You're not getting through me.
oh, this is a dead end. Oh, there's something here. Many. Okay, let's find this lady who knows runes. Ooh, it's foggy. I don't know that. It may be more this way. Doesn't look like I can get through this way. No. Oh, here we go.
Brave thou Philoth.
There's a sign. More cemetery. Man, there's a lot of cemeteries in this place, isn't there? Oh, the level of difficulty influences what creatures and how many appear. Oops, sorry. That was probably loud. Okay. A woman bent over a roaring fireplace, feeding a splintered chair leg into it. As you get closer, you notice something unnatural about her. A certain pallor to her skin, maybe even a lack of movement beneath her flesh, even while her arms execute deft, efficient movements. And then you see the puckered flesh, ragged and bloodless, over her heart. We should think about just killing her first and maybe having you talk to the body.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
Oh, I've seen her in a vision?
Believe me, I've heard that line before.
Oh, okay. Well, then tell me who you. Well, how about we just get to the point? I need you to say the words that operate the Engwathian machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
So I feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul. So she must know what it does and why.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
So what is the tower's name?
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Wow, where would they move souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why?
That's what I asked.
To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields. To collect them, like butterflies under glass. To melt them down for raw essence. Unfortunately, I don't know.
Wait, why would the Ingwathians have even wanted to tether souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
So you seem to know a lot about Nowth. Oh gosh, Nownith?
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
So, do you know how to operate the machine?
Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I guess I'd probably release them. It seems like it's causing problems to hold them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
Well, that you're just delving into the meaning of life now. What's meaningful except for what I consider meaningful? I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here, I have specimens aplenty, and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. Okay, so she's just being selfish. What? But what good is observing all of this if you're going to hoard it for yourself? Tell her, Trinity, an entire language at your fingertips, and she hides it away. Aren't the fate of these trapped souls more important? They're inconsequential. Their existence means nothing. They don't even understand their predicament, which you and I see so clearly. Through them, I'll accomplish more than any of my peers. Well, you'll accomplish all of that for what, and who will know about it? All I've learned, years of studying the Ingwathian language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Well, knowledge is meaningless unless it's shared. A foolish and false sentiment. Knowledge is meaning. It needs no external purpose. Well, one day that knowledge is going to die with you. The pride hisses and sputters. You're wrong. But there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. Well, how about you teach me what you know? I'll make sure that it grows and that your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is a blackened diamond hard rock. You cast it away where it melts into the darkness. So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours.
These are the words you need.
So her cold, dry fingertips rest on her temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind. Oh my. So now, oh, excuse me, now all the runes have meaning and their commands. So now a distant memory is unearthed from a past life. And now I know even more than Encantha has shown me. And now I have the language of Inquith at my command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Lovely. A speaker of 10 tongues now. And so she surpasses 100 frustrated scholars in the manner of a few moments. I don't suppose you could look at a few books for me? You said the other towers around the Deerwood were constructed to move souls. Why? I've already asked this. I've already learned. Explain how the control words work. Do I speak words? They do stuff. So what do I
Turn it
do
off,
with
I
them?
expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle.
That seems like a good idea.
But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
And for the souls, I don't know. Destroying it seems like it might do this place some good. That's all, thanks. Okay. Deal with the machine. Let's go to the top. I'm glad it provided me that option. That's very nice. Hello, Aldhelm.
Flesh.
Yeah, let's see our options. Okay, so a jagged Audra pillar rises in front of you. The panel is covered with runes, which I can now understand. So I recognize the words for end and hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize, by an inscription, that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. We can maximize the machine's throttle in hopes of overloading the device. I'm assuming that would result in destroying the device, or we can leave. How about we choose end? As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Audra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. Okay.
Still and silent. It's finally over.
Yes, yes it is. Do you need help exiting this world and going into the next one?
Still and silent. It's finally over.
I will leave you. Oh, was that not... Oh, that's the end of this. So I learned that Engwathian machines across Deerwood can be used to move souls. And I can operate them. I turn the machine atop Tir Nawinith off, so the souls can be returned to the cycle. Very interesting. I wonder if that's going to fix the baby problem they're having. I hope it does. I wonder what I should do now. I wonder what's up here. It's probably nothing. We'll just double check really quick. Maybe it's another exit. Oh, that's another door. What's in here? Beer, apparently. And sugar.
Yeah! Varathus! Yeah!
I'm stuck. Okay.
Varathus! Not good for me.
Oh, my poor dog.
Leave it to me.
Fox thing is getting hurt. We're exhausted.
Varathus! Yeah! Huh!
Ooh. Okay. Is that worth anything? Yeah, I guess it's worth something. A will. Oh. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and prosperity be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Oh. The Crucible Knights might want to know that. That is a cool table. Seda, let us in. It's safe. Come out now. Open the door, Seda. A female Dargul sniffs the air and whirls around, hissing. Survivor. Oh. guess that was... Oh, wait, was that... I guess this is a different quest. Oh, tasks.
Crave of
Leave it to me! Leave it!
At some point, I need to rest my characters. See, they're not bad, but they're not doing great.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's not going to be
Ah.
something I can pick. Hey! Hey, thanks for joining me again. Yeah, feel free to stick around and see if you like the game. So far, it's interesting. It reminds me of
I can do
playing
that.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's above my skill as a lockpick. Oh, now I have a key. Groundskeeper letter. Please see that the family mausoleum is swept. Key is hanging, as always, in the kitchen by the oven. Noted. Oh, I just earned a pet. Oh, you said you've just finished Divinity 1 and 2? Yeah, I've never played Divinity. Is it a good game? Should I play it? Did you like it? It's a cute kitty. Should I replace it with my dog? Where did I put the cat? It must be in my... Where is it? There it is. Hello, kitty. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's cute. There's a ragged hole to the outside of this. If someone... Oh, someone dug through? Ooh. Okay, let's see. Wait, this wasn't the kitchen. This was like a bedroom. He said the key was hanging in the kitchen. This looks like the kitchen. Huh. I can't go upstairs. I wonder if the key that I obtained goes to the mausoleum that I saw out here.